Welcome you all to the School of Networking session on basic networking. So today's agenda is network cables. So what are the different types of network cable? We have coaxial cable, and which are of two types, Thinnet and Thicknet. Then we have twisted pair cable, which are again of two types, shielded twisted pair and unshielded twisted pair. And then we have an optical fiber, which is single mode and multi-mode. So let's see each one of them. So what is a coaxial cable? Let's see. So coaxial cable, as you can see, the cable TV operators lay down this cable to our homes. So it has a core which is of copper wire, then a dielectric insulator, and then a metallic shield to protect, and then the plastic jacket to protect from water. So this is a basic structure of a coaxial cable, and they are again of two types, thin net, that is 10 base 2, and thick net, that is 10 base 5. As you can see, the core thickness varies for base 2 and base 5, and the speed is 10 Mbps. However, the distance that thin net is having is 185 meters and thick net is having is 500 meters. Then we move on to the next type of cable, that is twisted pair cable. So twisted pair cable, as you can see, they come in a pairs of 2 pair and 4 pair, but our focus today is on 4 pair, which we use in our computer network communication. 2 pair are used in telephony. So the speed is from 10 Mbps, 100 Mbps, 1 Gbps to 10 Gbps, and the distance is 100 meters. So 4 pair cable, as you can, are orange, white, orange. Then we have a blue, white, blue, green, white, green, brown, white, brown. So these are 8 wires. This twisted pair cable, they are of two types, the shielded twisted pair and unshielded twisted pair. The shielded twisted pair, generally you will find it in industrial areas where they pass through the conduit, and definitely they are costly as compared to unshielded twisted pair. So unshielded twisted pair are generally used in the office environment, so they are less expensive as compared to that of shielded twisted pair. So as you can see, the cables are category cables. So Cat 5 and Cat 5e are the variants which supported up to 100 Mbps of speed. Then Cat 6, what we come across is 1 Gbps, and then Cat 6a and 7, they support up to 10 Gbps of speed. The optical fiber cables, again, let's see the basic structure of the optical fiber. So we have a core which is made up of glass or silica, and then we have a cladding, again, which is made up of glass to prevent the light from moving out, and then we have a jacket protection to protect the things inside. So optical fibers are of two types, single mode fiber and multi-mode fiber. So as you can see, the difference is depending on the core thickness, okay, and how many wavelength are passing through it. So in case of single mode, we use laser light. As you can see, a single light passes through the single mode fiber, and the core is around 9 micrometer. And whereas in case of multi-mode, you can see there are multiple wavelengths that can travel through simultaneously, and the source of light in case of multi-mode is LED. In single mode, as you can see, the core is on an average 9 micrometer, and the cladding is 125 micrometer, and the protective jacket thickness diameter is 250 micrometer. So And in case of multimode, you can see the core is 50 micrometer or it can be 62.5 micrometer also. And the cladding is 125 micrometer and the outer jacket protection is 250 micrometer. Now coming back, so these are the cables. Now for twisted pair cables, we have connectors. So you might, RJ45 has 8 pins. As you can see, it has 8 pins. Now based on the wire connection in these pins, okay, there are 3 types of cables: straight through cable, rollover cable and crossover cable. So let's see each one of them. So straight through cable, they are used to connect different layer devices. So as you can see, a hub or a switch, when it is connecting to a PC or a server, okay, or a router, okay, they work at different layers. When we go through OSI model in the upcoming session, you'll understand about the layers what I'm talking right now. So between different layer devices, then we use a straight through cable. So in legacy, that still exists. So as per EITIA standard 568B, so if you see the pin order on one side, on the connector 1, let's say, so cable has 2 ends. So if one end has been connected in the order for 56B standard, the order is white orange on pin number 1, orange on pin number 2, white green on pin number 3, blue on pin number 4, white blue on pin number 5, green on pin number 6, white brown on pin number 7 and brown on pin number 8. So this is one side of the cable. Now on the other side of the cable, if we, on the connector 2, if we connect the cables in same color order, this is a straight through cable, okay, and this is used to connect 2 different layer devices. Second type of cable is crossover cable. Now this crossover cable is used to connect same layer devices. That means 2 switches or 2 routers or 2 PCs, okay. So then that case we use crossover cable. So as per the EIA-TIA's 568B standard, so again the pin order is same. On one side, let's say connector 1, white orange, orange, white green, blue, white blue, green, white brown and brown on the pin connector 1. Now on the other side, okay, on the other side, in pin number 1 we are going to connect white green. On pin number 2 we are going to connect green. So that means whatever was there on position 3, pin 3, that is 1, 3. Can you see here? 1, 3. So the connection is pin number 1 on one side is going to go to position 3 on the other side. Okay, 1, 3, 2, 6. If you remember this order, then 3, 1, 6, 2. You will remember that. So on pin 1 we have white orange on connector 1 and other side we have white green on the other side. Pin 2 is an orange, so it is going to connect to position number pin 6 on the other side. Are you getting this? So we are crisscrossing the things. So you have to just remember 1, 3, 2, 6 and 3, 1. If you see here also 1, 3, 2, 6, then 3, 1 and 6, 2. So those pins are the pins that you're going to switch. Rest all blue, blue, white, blue, white, blue, white, brown, white, brown, brown. So 4 pins are used, as you can see here. So this is our crossover cable and used to connect same layer devices. Now moving on, rollover cable. This is also referred as console cable or management cable and used to connect devices for configuration purposes. Okay, so the pin order is on one side it is white, orange, orange, white, green, blue, white, blue, green, white, brown, brown, and other side it is exact reverse. So pin number 1 is going to have a brown, pin number 2 is going to have white, brown. So it's exactly reverse order. So whatever is on the pin 1 on one side, 8 number pin is going to connect on the, so it's a opposite, reverse. So this is your rollover cable used for device configurations or for management of the devices. Now let's take an example here. So this is an example. Now please help me. What type of network cables do you think is used between these nodes? Just think over. So a router and switch, they are at different layers. So what we'll use here? If it's a different layer device, then straight through cable. Then hub and switch. Okay, hub is a layer 1 device and switch is a layer 2 device. However, we put them in the same category, so they are similar layer devices. Whereas hub and PC, they are different layer devices. So between router and switch and hub and PCs, all these PCs, it is going to be straight through cable. However, between switches, okay, if we add one more router, then yes, between routers also. So between switches, we are going to use crossover cable. Between hubs and switches, we are going to use crossover cable. So our solution would be something like this. So we covered types of cables: coaxial cable, twisted pair cable, optical fiber. The coaxial cables are of Thinnet and Thicknet. Twisted pair cables are shielded twisted pair, unshielded twisted pair. Optical fiber cables, single mode and multimode. The straight through cables is used to connect different layer devices. Crossover cable is used to connect same layer devices. And the rollover cable is used for management of the devices. So thank you very much. If you like the session, please share it, subscribe it. Thank you.